do we take apart your furniture? It's a standard part of all of our moves to do all the assembly and disassembly required for your move. So your beds almost always will have to be taken apart and put back together. Your dining tables often have to have the legs taken off of them. We carry full toolkits with all the tools necessary to required to. We carry full toolkits with all the necessary tools that we would need to take apart all your furniture and put it back together. Now, you don't have to have us do it. Some of our customers opt to do it themselves for various reasons. The most common one is time savings. If you take apart all your furniture and you put it back together, that's a big chunk of the move that could cut into how much you end up having to pay movers. If you'd like to do that, that's no problem at all. Just let our estimator know, and he won't calculate time in for the assembly and disassembly. If sometimes we get asked to put furniture together that we didn't take it apart. Now, we're more than happy to attempt to do it, but we don't guarantee that we can do it. What can happen is that we're in a situation where we're looking at a pile of parts for a piece of furniture. There's no instructions, and just told to put it together. If we didn't take it apart, we don't necessarily know how to put it back together. Most items are fairly common. We can figure it out, but we don't guarantee in that scenario that we will be able to put something together that we didn't take apart. The other thing is fresh assembly. In other words, you go to IKEA, you buy something, and you'd like us to put it together. You can talk to our estimator. We're happy to figure out something to do that with, but we don't guarantee the time on that assembly. Now, if we're putting together a dresser, sometimes the mirrors need to be taken off the dresser, for example. It's very predictable how much time it takes to unscrew the mirror, wrap both pieces up, move it to the new location, reassemble the mirror, unwrap the furniture, so forth and so on. That same dresser, that you purchase from potentially IKEA or some other store like that, it's compressed into 3 super small flat boxes. The amount of time it takes to assemble that dresser out of factory boxes is totally unpredictable. It's not standard from dresser to dresser. So, and it generally takes a substantial longer amount of time to put it together than it would be just to move it as if it was already put together. We're happy to build that into your quote and do that for you, but we don't guarantee the amount of time. In other words, what I'm referring to is our price lock time guarantee. It does void that because they can be very time consuming, and it's anybody's guess how long it will take.